I drinking?
Water.
Hit us up with a like, comment, subscribe on Facebook. Tell me what I'm drinking. We'll send you a free sticker pack in the mail.
All right, so let's go ahead and hit this bad boy up. Welcome to 30 Nerdy. My name is David, and sitting to my right is...
AJ.
And we're doing a little bit odd because we're set up a little bit different because Brady isn't here. So I'm in Brady's seat, which is sitting next to AJ, because usually I'm sitting across from both of them.
Yep. It's
a little
so
weird.
I go to talk to David and I look at his chair and it's my bag. It's my bag, baby. It's my bag.
But this is our 30 and Nerdy Afternoon Delight. Drops every Friday at 12:01.
Ooh.
And this week, I'm assuming it's going to be a little bit shorter just because there's only 2 of us instead of 3.
For sure. I want to kick it off with going into a retail store September 1st. You can definitely tell that the fall has kicked in at Walmart. We have Halloween costumes going up and Christmas stuff going up over in Lawn and Garden. So it's a big old smorgasbord of welcome to fall, bitches. Which
I love fall.
I love it. Yep. This is my
Besides-
favorite.
Because I am ready. Today I spent 4 hours dealing with watermelon. I'm ready for watermelon to die and go away and replace it with stupid pumpkins.
Yeah.
I can't remember how bad pumpkins smell, but I think, at least in the cold, it tends to deaden the ability of smells to permeate an area.
Pumpkin's one of those smells that kind of does permeate a cold area.
But I mean, just the cold tends to dampen it down, whereas summer heat tends to just send it everywhere.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, because I had to tear up one whole entire bin because it was so bad that I couldn't even drag it back to the store. And threw 2 whole entire bins of watermelon away.
Because they were rotted?
Yeah, because they were rotting or going to rot.
Ugh.
So that took me 4 hours. 4 hours of just sifting through watermelons.
Well, that makes
back
my
hurt.
stomach's churns just a little bit.
But, yeah, because I wasn't going to do it. And I was walking up to it this morning because I opened. And there's a new, like, the people who closed last night because we had that torrential downpour. So they just shoved all the watermelon inside.
Mm-hmm.
And since they did that, there were some bad ones in there and they all started leaking. And you could tell that they knew that they were leaking because there was rags all around the bottom of the thing. But they're just like, whatever, I'm leaving it.
Oh, no.
So I cleaned that up. And then as I was going to one of the bins that was inside, I, like, hit the side. And then, like, just a cloud of
bugs,
fruit flies. Just,
yep.
So I hate it because it doesn't bother me. Like, it doesn't make my skin crawl or, but like every time during the whole entire day that I'd feel something. It just, I felt like they were in my nose or my pant legs.
Yeah, that's what I get worried about with those bugs is feeling them in like my nose and my mouth and stuff is because they're so fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like no-see-ums. You know they're out there and you probably breathe them in constantly and you feel like weird tickles and you're like, I hope that's dust. I really do, because I ain't about to be having bugs all up in my nuts right now. Well, there's your afternoon barf out of the way. But no, honestly, pumpkin season should be a hell of a lot easier for you guys because you guys don't chop pumpkin. You just set those bitches out.
Yeah, that's the nice thing. I am super happy about that, but you know,
when they rot, they do have a smell. But hopefully, keyword here is hopefully, the cold rolls in soon.
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
Me too.
I don't know. Are you friends with Luke on Facebook? I guess you're off Facebook, aren't you?
I'm off Facebook right now.
But he posted the thing of like a gas station that just had a huge whiteout, basically, where you saw the cars that were at the pumps, but that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, share if you want this winter, and I do. I don't care if I have to go to work in it. I don't mind that. I drive
Hashtag
slow.
want that winter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not hard to drive in the snow. You
No.
just got to give yourself enough time, and because I remember one year back when I lived on Columbia Street, and that's when I had the stick shift. and the snow was up above the bottom of the car, so it was probably about 1.5 feet or more deep. But I just had to slowly, because since it wasn't an arterial road, I wasn't going to get touched for hours.
Right.
But I was about 200 feet away from Euclid, so I just had to slowly, back myself up and slam myself forward, back up, and then finally get out onto Euclid, and then I was good.
You know what's funny is that happened to me once, and I just shoveled up my street just a little bit, enough for my car to gain some traction, and then just went.
It still reminds me that because when I worked in the gas station, that there were just huge snowstorm, just got totally blanketed. Couldn't see anything, high winds, all that kind of fun stuff, and all you were seeing were plows and huge trucks and maybe some SUVs, and then all of a sudden you see this little Geo Metro just come plowing into the gas station.
Yep, no problem.
Yep, because it's so light, it just kind of skipped above the snow.
Yeah, that's how it was with my Chevy. I loved it. I would just. The only time I couldn't make it down the road is that same storm. Coming home, I had no issues. There were plows stuck in the snow, and I was just going past them. And then when I tried to go down my street again, because I shoveled enough for me to get out, and then I pushed the snow out of the way as I went. But it was far above the hood, so I was like, all right, that's not happening. So I had to park my car at the school over on 30th and Hickman and walk home.
Oh, no.
And it was so cold. And by the time I got home, the snow was up to my waist pretty much. So waist down, I couldn't feel a thing. I was
that's usual.
I was no balling it that day.
But either way, AJ and I are ready for the winter.
Most definitely.
Or at least the brisk fall.
Yeah, that's what I love the most is fall.
Yeah, fall's my favorite. I love winter just because I like being alone. I enjoy the pensiveness of winter and cold days of just the silence.
It is a very solitude season.
It's just perfect for my brooding nature. But what I've been playing lately is I just jumped into, and finally, because every week you guys have walked down my stairs, I had the PlayStation 4 controller just sitting up at the top. I finally brought it down, plugged it in, got it to work on Steam, which is really, really cool. It recognizes that it's a PS4. You can change all the colors. You can button map a little bit.
Yeah.
And because at first I tried to play and I was like, why? This isn't reading. It's reading the computer side, but it's not reading on Steam side. And so then it finally told me that you had to go in and configure to actually recognize the PS4 or Xbox One controller, all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
And so I've been playing Space Marine.
Oh, nice.
And because I picked that up during the Steam sale for $4 or something like that.
You know what's funny is that just came out free on Humble
Yeah, I
Bundle.
know. I saw that.
So I picked it up too, but I didn't install it yet.
Anyway, we just got interrupted by my son, so I think we were talking about Space Marine, and just that I've been playing that. Has a little bit higher following because in a lot of the 40K groups that I'm in on Facebook, they posted about 40K or Space Marine being free on the Humble Bundle.
The Humble Bundle.
So a lot of people picked that up and jumped into a online match. Got a 2.33 kill to death ratio.
Oh, nice.
So, and that was with me being level 1 and them being, I don't know what level they were, but. So that's what I've been playing. And then the other thing that I've been telling myself no, but that I want to play is Modern Warfare 2 just came back as backwards compatible on Xbox One. So you may now play Modern Warfare 2 360 edition. You can buy it for $14.99 on Xbox Live.
Daddy's installing some Modern Warfare when he gets home.
Yeah. So I've been trying to tell myself, no, you don't need to buy it, because then I need to get Xbox Live, and that's another...
Yeah, you don't go down the rabbit hole. If you want to go down the rabbit hole, come on over to my house. You can ride that, you can chase that dragon for a bit.
But yeah, that I was super excited. I never in a million years saw that one coming, and I don't know why Xbox did it. I'm assuming maybe because I have no clue. I mean, at my wildest.
Because people are
Yes.
still playing it on 360.
Well, they are, but I mean, because Modern Warfare 2 is supposed to be coming out single player, I'm assuming at some
Yeah,
point in
fuck
time.
that. Nobody's gonna buy that.
And that's what I'm saying is that the remastered edition is coming out. So, I mean, is Xbox doing this because they're like, this is kind of stupid that you're only giving people the single player, or trying to nickel and dime them and be like, hey, here's a single player. Now we're going to work on the multiplayer and sell it as two separate things. And so... Or is Microsoft trying to? I don't know. I'm sure it's a cash grab. I know it is.
I'm pretty sure a lot of it just has to do with a minor cash grab, but just the amount of people that still play it is sky high because it was like the best.
I saw many on the Xbox officials thing or something like that about many harshly worded phrases towards Fortnite people on "Daddy's coming home," "Watch out, Fortnite pussies" or something like that, but not as kind as that.
Yeah, I can only imagine the racial epithets and
They're bringing back Modern Warfare, so they might as well bring back the chat and the.
bring back old school Xbox Live. What's up?
You have to do it a little bit higher pitch voice, though.
Yeah, I know. I'm not.
I'm
gonna,
13.
I'm 13 and I love Hitler. That's not ever going to be taken out of context. Ever.
Never.
I'm still playing. I've been playing Dead Cells.
Oh yeah.
I got to Clock Tower on Xbox. It's just a slow grind of getting all my unlockables done. But I got to Clock Tower. I thought I was at the end of it, and then it turns out I went one section too far, so I had to go back. And I was ready to beat it, and I couldn't because I was out of health potions. And I don't know if you've ever been to Clock Tower or not, but even with like a 2,000, 3,000 health pool, each enemy like takes away half your health pool.
That's crazy.
It's hard. So I was like, ugh, F this. Of course, though, I guess like that's because I don't have certain unlockables. Certain unlockables will give you like an overshield from the very beginning and everything else. So who knows? Either way, I've been having fun with that. And then Gambit is currently being previewed right now. I'm pretty sure by the time this goes live, I will be playing Forsaken.
Yeah, because that comes out tomorrow. No, 2 days from now, the 4th.
Yep, on the 4th. So, but they had Gambit preview going on, and I was playing that. I played one game of it. I won, and I think I'm gonna retire now.
Yeah.
With a 100% KD spread.
Go out on top.
Yeah. I was telling Brady that, and he's like, MLG. That's how you do it.
That's right.
No, but that's what I've been doing. Not really much of anything. With all these storms we've been having, like I haven't been getting any sleep because the thunder out in my area is just so fucking intense.
Well, yeah, because last night was just crazy. I mean, it was house shaking.
Yeah, like my body was just like, all right, we're just not going to let you sleep. So when I would start to doze off, it'd just go, and I was just like, you know what? I can't sleep. So I got like no sleep, and I haven't gotten any sleep all weekend, and it sucks.
That stinks.
Yep. So that's what's been going on in the life of AJ. But now we're going to talk about September releases. September.
There's some good ones in this month. So not as bad as August, where it was kind of, as Brady so aptly put, tumbleweeds. We have Destiny 2 Forsaken coming out on September 4th.
Yas, bitch.
Dragon Quest 11 Echoes of Elusive Age, excuse me, September 4th.
You know it's good because there's 11 of them.
Yeah. Let's see here. I mean, there are a lot of games.
So yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is that there are a ton of games coming out. I don't know if you actually want to go through each and every single one.
I was just going to highlight kind of the main ones. Like I know Spider-Man
comes out on the 7th. Yep. If you're up to it, NBA 2K 20th Anniversary Edition comes out on the same day, I believe. Yep.
Yep, the 7th. 2K19 NBA Live 19 comes out the same day. Marvel Spider-Man, which the NBA Live people were really stupid. NASCAR Heat was really stupid. Basically, anybody releasing a game on September 7th was really stupid.
Yeah, essentially.
Because I watched... Because my son saw me in YouTube, and he is really into Spider-Man right now. So he was like, Spider-Man, Spider-Man, Spider-Man. So the only thing I could find on my list was just like an hour-long playthrough of the game and kind of talking about what they were doing. And he just sat there and watched it with me.
Nice.
And so I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I like that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it looks amazing. There aren't any sky hooks. So that's going to be kind of fun. So basically, every time you web sling, it's going to have to attach to a building. There's going to be different button prompts where you can, depending on wherever you leave your arc, you'll either go higher or kind of shoot for speed. You can shoot 2 of your webs and kind of grab and pull yourself to speed yourself along. And it looks the parkour looks amazing. So it just seems really seamless. The guys at Insomnia said that, I mean, because I think they were given the choice of what IP they wanted to choose or to make a game about, and they chose Spider-Man, and it looks amazing.
It does look really good.
There's going to be tons of costumes. There's going to be no paywall, so the costumes aren't going to be locked behind it. There are pre-order bonuses, but all of those can be unlocked in the game.
Nice.
And I think they actually have special abilities with them. So, I mean, and they showed a few, but I mean, there's like the classic Spider-Man. There's the rock out Spider-Man that has like a guitar or something like that. Oddball things like that. But it looks amazing. The wit of Spider-Man sounds spot on. Because, I mean, he's basically like a PG version of Deadpool, I feel.
Yeah.
And he's a little bit older, but it looks good. I feel like there's going to be a lot of villains. And I think I really am looking forward to maybe redboxing it just to try it out and let my son just sit there and
go
watch.
Nuts. Yeah. So then that takes us up to September 14th. We have Shadow of the Tomb Raider coming out.
And that one actually also looks really good. A lot more violent than most of the other ones. But these last few Tomb Raiders, I have enjoyed watching other people play instead of playing them myself. I don't know. It just... Because I find when I get these games, I do a lot of the side stuff, and I just start farting around with stuff, and I never finish the game. Like all the crafting and different things like that and collectibles.
Yeah.
And I'd rather just watch somebody play the game and let me watch the story without having to get really involved with all the other side things.
On the 18th, it looks like Bard's Tale 4 comes out. So if you're into Bard's Tale, which I am, I have Bard's Tale 2 on my phone of all things, and it's a fun little hack and slash, and if you're into like D&D comedy, it's the go-to.
And let's see here. My birthday has a ton of things coming out, but none of them look like they're going to be any fun.
Yeah.
I guess Life is Strange, but that's 2 days after my birthday. The Walking Dead comes out on September 25th.
Well, Life is Strange 2 episode 1, I'm surprised it's not highlighted as a bigger release, at least on the website I'm on. So
The Crew 2 Gator Rush.
The Crew 2 Gator Rush.
But I'm not a huge Crew 2 or Crew fan. I enjoyed the first one, but it just was, I don't know, not what I was expecting when I got it. So But I think that's really it for... I'm sure there's some that we've missed.
Yeah, there's definitely some that we bypassed, but if you're looking forward to something else, let us know on our Facebook page.
Which on our Facebook page there was we'll have to do a whole show on it, I think. But lots of people loved the thing I posted, which was, I'm going to it right now. So I have a picture of the PlayStation, stole it from Game News Plus, which said, "What's the first game that comes to your mind when you look at this picture?" And it's a picture of just the original PlayStation. And I, of course, said Resident Evil 2. And we've had tons of stuff: RE2, Crash, etc., Crash Bandicoot, Tony Hawk Pro, Spyro, Abe's Odyssey,
Fuck yeah, Abe's
Metal
Odyssey.
Gear Solid. That was another amazing one.
It's about family.
Yeah, Bruce Willis's Apocalypse.
Oh, what a weird game. That's what I think
That's
of.
a deep cut.
Yeah, it is.
Wipeout. And I mean,
Ooh,
and
yeah.
there's some ton. So I think we really need to hit on the PlayStation and just because that really, I mean, Nintendo got me into gaming.
Hey, PlayStation.
But
You seen
PlayStation-
anybody right now? Not that kind of hit on?
Not that kind of hit on,
Oh, okay.
but that's the first one that really got me into gaming and just
Well, it was supposed to be an add-on to the Super Nintendo, so
well, thank goodness it wasn't.
yeah, no kidding. I'm glad Sony did their own
Can
thing.
you imagine God of War on the Nintendo whatever it is?
Child. Child.
It's boy.
He can't say boy. That's too insensitive.
Oh,
Child.
but that's all we've been doing. I think this is where we're going to cut it for our. Unless you have anything you'd like to add, Brady. Do you have anything you'd like to add?
I'm really stupid.
Brady, we miss you, and we will see you next week.
Yeah, buddy. And hey, by the way, shout out to Brady for he finally got a job, so he starts that on the same day Forsaken comes out
Oh,
or
that
comes
stinks.
out. So sucks to be you, Brady. I'm gonna be number
Welcome.
one, but no. We want to give our congratulations to Brady and good luck. You're gonna do awesome.
Word. But this has been Afternoon Delights with 30 and Nerdy. My name is David,
My name is AJ.
and you have a wonderful weekend.
Yeah, buddy.